Yin Earth people, this video is for you. Welcome to the 2022 Annual Elemental Forecast. I am Jacqueline Maloney, and this is your Yin Earth video. I am a professional healer and spiritual guide located in Hingham, Massachusetts, and this is your 9-star key forecast. And we're going to tell you everything that you need to know. This is the second year in the cycle. And again, if you're a Yin Earth person, you are in the energy of a Yin Earth year this year. So you'll probably really resonate with a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about. And some of the challenges are going to make a lot of sense too. So, Yin Earth is this incredible nurturing energy. It's home, it's family. Yin Earth is the divine feminine, it is mama energy. And there's this huge theme around like building your foundation and planting your seeds. And it's really like nesting energy. Like if you were 8 months pregnant, what do you need to do to get everything done? And that is the energy of this year. You are laying the foundation before everything takes off like a shot next year. And the whole the one of the big themes of this year is like a recalibration. And it's looking at recalibration of yourself. What do I need? What do I want? And constantly asking yourself, what do I need to give myself that I'm expecting other people to give to me? Yin Earth, if you think of the stereotypical like soccer mom with 5 kids, she is taking care of everyone, including her husband, and cooking all the meals and driving people around. And she's exhausted and a little frustrated and probably a little burnt out. And as a Yin Earth person, you probably have a lot of those tendencies of self sacrifice and taking care of others. And it's what's such a beautiful part of your personality and your true inner being. But you can't sacrifice yourself to the point where you've got nothing left to give to anybody else. So constantly reminding yourself, what do I need to give to myself? Make that like a daily practice of asking yourself what you need, because the energy of Yin Earth is going to make you feel a little more keyed into your relationships because it's mom energy, because it's that divine feminine. Divine feminine was not meant to do stuff alone. There's supposed to be a dad there, and this is regardless of whatever gender you are watching this. It's that union, that the divine creation. We need masculine and feminine to make things happen, and Yin Earth needs to be supported, and that is very true. But it can feel like there can be this obsession with wanting to have someone else, so you might feel really interested in relationships, really like there's a lot of codependent tendencies that can come up. There's going to be a heightened focus on relationships anywhere you put it in a Yin Earth year. And just know that the energy of Yin Earth isn't supposed to be alone. So it's not a bad thing, but don't let it hijack everything else that is so wonderful about this year, because there's so much. So the energy of the year, it's about the home. So like making it comfy and cozy. And if you have a new space and you're trying to decorate it, like this is an amazing time to do that. There's in your social life, it's about strengthening and deepening bonds. So there's Earth is very social in general. That's just Earth loves people and food. So, the social aspect is definitely important here. But also, like everybody wants to help the pregnant woman. And she sometimes declines, but everybody wants to help the pregnant woman. And you are going to be no different in the energy of this year, even if you're a dude. So ask for help, and people will help. They will come out of the woodwork to help you. Some of you have been following me for a while. When I went on my road trip all across the US, I was in a Yin Earth year. And there were literally people coming out of the woodwork, earth angels and everything else. I mean, it couldn't have been more perfect. So just look for that, because the energy is still slow. Like last year was really slow, and this year is slow, but it's a bit different. People are more interested in what you have to say, and they want to help, and they want to know how to help you. So another thing that can happen in Yin Earth is there can be a lack of self-confidence. There can be this inner voice of like doubt and not knowingness. So be aware of that. If that's something that you're prone to, anyways, if that feels a little more in the forefront, you can work with a therapist, give yourself great positive feedback. Like give yourself positive feedback loops, write down all the things that you've done and just kind of, you know, start to chip away at that self-confidence issue. Because I'm sure there's a lot of things you don't give yourself credit for. And nurturing the self is huge. So, eating comfort foods. This is not the year to go on a diet. If you want to refine your eating and do a lot more like whole foods, and that's if you're having like lots of potatoes and root vegetables, things of the earth are going to be extremely helpful. So like lots of fruit and lots of vegetables. I would steer away from doing a ton of smoothies. You need to eat like real food when you're in an earth year. And you might crave sweets a little bit more. You might be more prone to baking and making cookies, and that's totally okay. It's the energy of the year. Just listen to it and honor it. And one of the best things about this year is your capacity to learn and retain information. So Yin Earth is like a sponge. And if there's something that you wanted to learn, if there's if there's a new language or a new type of art that you wanted to learn, or anything that engages you in study, you will absorb like a sponge. I learned the 9 star key in my Yin Earth year, and everything just clicks. And there's no reason why you can become an expert so quick in something unless it's like you're in the Yin Earth year and you're just so primed for it. So if there's something that you've really wanted to learn and undertake, do it now. Your brain will thank you. um, so, like I said, this is systems and foundations preparing and getting things ready for next year. So, go a little slower, stay home, have fun, eat the good food, bake the bread, and enjoy this energy of your Yin Earth year. And I'd love to hear how you're doing, if you feel the effects of this coming in already, if the influences are showing up in your life. I would love to hear that. And I'll be back with our next video tomorrow on Yang Wood. And I will say, if you want to learn even more about your year and how it influences you, particularly with your other elemental influences, I would love to do a private session with you. You can learn all about that at jacquelinemaloney.com/blueprint. We'll see you soon.